What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. Last week, I saw Kubo and the Two Strings, and it is a stop-motion animated film from director Travis Knight, and I believe it is his directorial debut. Before that, he worked on the animation department for a couple of other stop-motion animated films, such as Coraline, Paranorman, and also The Box Trolls. And this is a stop-motion animated film with voices from Charlize Theron, Art Parkinson, Ray Fiennes, George Takei, Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, and Rooney Mara, and also Matthew McConaughey. Now, when I saw the trailer for this film, it seemed pretty interesting to me because it had a Japanese theme and it seemed like an adventure film. And I really didn't know what this film was about. When I saw the trailer, it just felt like, okay, this is something very, very different. I actually looked up to see if it's based off of anything, but it actually wasn't. It is an original story, and I actually really enjoy stop-motion animated films. Well, I can't really say that because the last one I saw was a Lego movie, and I can't remember anything else after that, but I enjoy the animation style. I love the fact that it is a film that took like 2 hours to put together because that's what is involved in stop-motion animation. There's a lot of work involved to make the characters move so smoothly and fluidly, and it really makes for a really hypnotizing experience. The animation and the animators are really the stars of this film. They really brought those characters to life, from the character of Kubo to the monkey to the beetle. They were all brought to life, and of course the voice acting was fantastic. They all did a great job with that. And what I really enjoyed about this film was the journey. This film is about a journey of Kubo and his two sidekicks, Monkey and Beetle, looking for this suit of armor to help defeat this this bad guy. I won't spoil it for you. There's this bad guy, and it's a pretty interesting journey. I won't say that it's a fun journey because it's not exactly a journey that is full of, it's not very eventful, but there's a lot of stuff that happens throughout the journey, such as getting to know the characters. There's a lot of exposition, and it's a very meaningful exposition. There's a lot of development and a lot of depth, which is created throughout the journey. A lot of time it's really just spent walking from point A to point C to point D, but as you're going along, you're getting to know the characters, and then they encounter all kinds of little situations, and a lot of these situations really create for some fun experiences. But I would say that it's very different from your typical CG animated film. It's not a CG animated film, but a lot of CG animated films just have a lot going on. I mean, almost too much going on. But I love the simplistic nature of this film. And it's really about just finding something, and then after they find this magical item, it leads to something bigger. And what happens in between all that is just a really great story with a lot of heart and soul to it. And it's actually a film that I think a lot of adults would enjoy because there's a lot of very mature themes in this film. As a matter of fact, I think some kids might find a lot of things, or some of the things that take place in this film, a little bit frightening, because there's these characters called the Sisters, and they're kind of scary. In fact, I actually felt a little bit scared because of the imagery. So that really created, I guess, more of a mature experience for the audiences, because it felt like an adventure like no other. As a matter of fact, because it has a Japanese theme to it, it actually felt kind of like a Studio Ghibli film. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling is so out there. It's got so many fantastic elements, and it just feels like a magical journey. And there's a lot of attention to detail because it's got this Japanese theme to it. There's a lot of little things that are implemented here and there, little like elements that are thrown all over the place that really that you can really appreciate if you are a fan of Japanese culture. So I love that they did that, and I think at the end of the day, this is a pretty enjoyable ride. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. and it is really not a film that I go out of my way to watch like regularly, but this is something that I felt was a very unique film. So because of that, it was an experience like no other. And you know what? We don't get to see that many stop motion animated films, so I thought that going out of your way to watch this film is really, it really takes you away from watching all those mediocre blockbusters that are out there. So if you want to watch something different, go check this out, because I think it's got a great story. The animation style is very, it's done really well. It's very mesmerizing to watch. And there was a lot of work put into this, and it's got a very, very unique story. So go check it out, watch it with an open mind. I would say skip the 3D, because I was hoping for some really, I guess, outstanding 3D effects, and I really didn't feel that. So I don't think the 3D is really that necessary, but the movie still is a great experience. So 8 out of 10, and there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. I'll see you next time. Peace. By doing this. And those two young guys are played by Miles Teller and Jonah Hill, and they're two buddies, and then